Okay, welcome back everyone. So in today's stream, we'll be discussing the game of the day from the chessgames.com. So the game is between Gary Traxler and Hammer. It's in 1893. Okay, so the game starts with e4, the king's pawn opponent, e5, knight f3, knight f6. Okay, it's a four knights game. b5, bishop b5. Haven't seen this kinds of move. So probably I don't know. Maybe the bishop c4. Sorry, the c5 move will just lead into this sequence of moves, I guess. Maybe that's the reason he didn't play that, or even just draw back. I guess this is the best move. Okay, so both of them castles. d3. Consolidating the center. The bishop, developing pieces. Okay, what's the plan behind this? Sacrificing the rook, maybe for opening up the piece, something like this, and attack on this vehicle. Let's see this line. So let's say he takes. So captures, takes, check. This lead to this move. So which eventually is a trouble for this one, right? So you don't know that might be his idea, or even just develop the queen, then capture this. Don't know, maybe bringing the other knight as well. So after this, he develop the knight back, developing the queen, capturing. Oh wow, he sacrificed a knight, then capture, developing more number of pieces. Why can't he capture this? So this leads to a mate. There is no mate, right? What's happening here? Okay, maybe I'll just think from the black's perspective. Sorry, from the white's perspective first, and then the black's perspective. So e4, e5, knight f3. So the four knights thing and developing bishops and castle. Okay, having this on the center, taking the bishop back and bringing the routing knights to the outpost. Actually, it is not an outpost because of this pawn. No? If he captures the queen. If not, there's a mate in one. So if he captures this with there's a mate in one. It's not a mate in one, but actually it's a mate in a two. Got the idea behind this. So yeah, this is a simple game where there is where the game enters into the four knights game, and then developing bishops and castling and just having some central space and rerouting the knight across the king side. The best move here is the d takes e5. Hmm, yeah, so this is quite good because now this pawn is weaker, and also we can just have some kind of attacks, maybe bringing the queen, pressuring the pawn bishop. I don't know what's the sequence of moves. Okay, you can just kick the bishop, it goes back, and just play. Oh, you can't capture. Ah, d5 move double attacks. Okay, got the idea. Okay, so that's the sequence of move, right? Okay, so but he rerouted the knight, making it a draw game. So capturing the central pawn, so she takes on center. Okay, eyeing on the, yeah, I thought g4 is much better than f6. Yeah, so g4 followed by f6 would be a great move after the bishop captures. Okay, what actually happens up here is knight f6, queen. I don't know why he played this move. Either he should be capturing on f1 or kicking the knight would be better, I guess. I don't know. No, kicking the knight back is not in the top 5 move, because I'll just check. Yeah. Yeah, g4 is better. So the knight f6 move allows this. Then I'll just go with my idea of x4. Plays d6, it captures. Shit, then I can just capture on f1. The position is bad. Okay, just go for this position line where he did out 3 and sacrifice the knight. So he blundered by playing bishop move, then g7. Attacking the queen, so queen should be moved somewhere. So after queen moves, attacking further by playing this would be better, right? Because it attacks the queen as well, defend the knight. I don't know why he didn't play that. Why this is the good move? Okay, because of queen take e4. So defend the knight this way. What can we do now? So the threat is this. So I'll be moving my rook somewhere, maybe something like this. So this allows me to play, take the rook. Brought the other knight into the game. Now bringing the knight e. Sorry. Okay, this is better. Or which is better? So knight 3 f5. Okay, knight 3 f5. So both nodes on the same file. So, sorry, both knights on the same file. So knight 3 f5 is better than the knight spin f5. Attacking the queen. So if queen captures h5, so this loses the game in this board. So take f5, knight takes f5, check, queen takes f6, queen takes f6. So this mate is unstoppable. Maybe you can just let me playing e4 and just block this thing, and the game goes on like that. But still, I can just play this right and bring the other rook in. So yeah, and this is a completely winning endgame. Hmm. got the idea? Probably. So yeah, in this question, I'll just try to play with computers black. What should I do here? So probably won't capture because of the strong bonds. So maybe Jalapeno Knight for this attack. Okay, let me do that. He simply blocked by playing this. So I play this move. He can't bring anything, but this attack is up there, so I'll just defend this pawn. Just block this move and try to open up this way. Okay, he's just blocking that thing. Probably this knight captures will be captured with the knight, so maybe I'll just be kicking just move this one. So maybe I'll just open the position, but this is not good. Should not be opening the position up here, but okay, he closed the position. I'll just try to attack. We'll just close this one. Oh fuck, I blundered the pawn. Maybe now captures. We'll just play this. Attacks the bishop as well as this. So moving the bishop somewhere will just, you know, even this is also there, so just put the bishop back. Maybe pushing this, fine, I guess. Yeah, I'm just completely losing. It's great how James Canfield drops. So they're just superficial and the calculation part. So yeah, probably should be solving more puzzles, I guess. So where I'll be calculating inject. Oh, wait a minute. I just got we'll just wait a second. I'll just turn the screen again. We'll just push the link from WhatsApp. Okay. So got the link. So yeah. So DeepMind has just had published a paper, a technical paper on AI generating these puzzles. So this is way more great, bro. So I haven't tried the puzzles yet. So I'll just try to solve all the 9 puzzles. So they just provided the 9 puzzles in the chess.com itself. So what's the paper? Let me just read the evaluating in silico creativity. So an expert review of AI chess compositions. So the rapid advancement of chess, the generative AI has raised significant questions regarding its ability to produce creative novel outputs. So recent work investigates this question with the domain of chess puzzles and presents an AI system designated to generate puzzles characterized by aesthetic, sorry, aesthetic, happy, novelty, consensuity, and unique solutions. So we briefly discuss our method below and refer the reader of this technical paper for more details. Okay, they're just using the oral. Okay, so we have the latest data set, generative model training, then you have a sample, we're just producing the stockfish, first zero, and then giving some reward for it, like the counterintuitiveness of search gaps, realistic legal positions, no one shows intuitive and uniqueness. This goes on like that, and then we are just producing some aesthetic checks, then finally providing the output, I guess. That's nice. So maybe I'll just figure if we're just good sometime I'll just read this papers. Just download this. What's this review then? Okay, so that's the same thing that we have here, right? So yeah, so there are 9 puzzles, right? So these are the puzzles listed up here and such will count you. Probably I'll just open on Leeches itself. Okay, I'll just turn on the engine. So it is white to move. It seems like a droid position to me because the king is open, so should be looking for the forcing moves to get into a mate. Probably check takes, so even we can't keep the queen check either ways. Maybe bringing a queen somehow to the game. So check, sorry, check takes check. Should be forcing, right? So try to force the king to move somewhere around this square. So if it's possible, then I can just play this queen a1 move. So probably this check takes, this check takes. I can just play here. Okay, I'll just go with the sequence of moves up here. So I can just bring in. Okay, that's the idea up here. So what if he moves this way? Probably I can just come around. Yeah, so there is no follow-ups here, right? Probably I'll just come this way. Let's say he move back. I know the checks. So maybe that sack doesn't work, I guess. Should be sacking other, should be finding other ways to sack. Probably this check takes, or this check takes, again check, takes this way. Now I've played this check, he plays this. Probably I'll just go for some kind of a ladder, maybe. I'll just try this then. So if he takes with this thing, then I can just chop the rook. So he's forced to check with the rook and just play this check. Oh, he can just block it, right? Yeah. What's the move? So I'm just still thinking about having queen along this diagonal. I don't know. Just looks like a drawish position for me. I couldn't figure something out from this. And if it takes, is check. So this doesn't work wrong. How can we just exploit his weaknesses? So what are his weaknesses right now? I can't see any weakness in the position right now, but I guess this becomes the safest square for the king. So I should not be allowing him to play g6 move. Maybe I can just bring my queen here, so there are no checks. So even this check is covered. So there are no checks from the queen, right? So I can just try out other ideas as well. So I have one move two. So if I bring my queen here, uh, probably. So I can play one move until my king is checked. So there are no other checks because this square is covered by the queen. So there are no rook checks along way. So my king is quite safe. So should be doing one move which is forces or kind of like a zugzwang, so that we have a sequence of forced checkmate. So what are something like this? I don't see the further sequence because there's a multiple checks and threads up there. Or probably this. After this, I'll just take this, guarding this thing. So if rook takes, but we have this check right. Hmm. So then maybe I'll just try by turning on the engine. A2. Just showing it as a right position. I guess we should be giving more time to the position, I guess, because the just calculate in depth, bro. Otherwise, I guess this will be calculated as the right position. Probably I'll just turn off this thing. So I played this move. Now this check is allowed, right? Even capture is also allowed. So captures, then I can just have some kinds of discoveries. Probably if captures, I can just play a double check. Oh, sorry, I just can't put this right. Probably hmm, that's a mate, right? So there's only one square, so we can just have a mate up here. Got it. So what if he plays the check? I just drop it back. There are no other checks, but he can just play this. Now, what should I be playing? Should be moving along this way, otherwise I'll just lose the queen. Probably I'll just go. I go this, we'll just check this way, I'll pick the bishop. Probably I'll just keep the check, captures. So now this is a winning endgame for me, where I can just stabilize the position playing bishop c5. I don't know. Maybe I'll just give the position to the stopwatch. How do we just do that from this position, bro? Um, so we should be pasting the fen, right? We'll just start the engine. Probably I'll just give some time to load more number of lines. So it is just a drawing game till depth 26. Wow, that's great, bro. So the 27th depth will just showing a winning end game for this one. So things is still loading. Yeah, it's still loading. Probably I'll just reduce back the time to the normal one. Let's get back to this thing. Probably, yeah, the white has the edge up here. So the sequence of moves. So starts with rook takes f5. It's a drawish game. Rook g6 check. What's the move? Rook g6 check. All results into a draw, right? Uh, okay, here's the line. So rook g6 check. H takes d6. Sorry, h takes d6. Queen a1. Aiming for this mate. Okay. So king takes f7. Queen takes. Sorry, king takes f7. Queen f6 check. King g8. Bishop h6. Ah, wow, wow, wow. Okay, so the line is something like this. So the initial thing we throw, right? So now we play a1. So if he captures, so I'll just play this check. So this results into a mate in 1. So if he plays the other way, we can just still play the bishop move because all the checks are now covered, right? So there are no checks from the queen and there's a mate in 1. Wow, 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 got it, got the idea. So you can just play maybe h4 to just exchange and delay the mate. Got the idea. But after this move, what if king, sorry, h takes d6 is the move? Bro, why is engine so lagging at this, bro? So it's showing a drawish position. What the fuck? Just using the higher model, but still, why? It's probably just connected lesser lines. That's even enough. So mate in 1. So if he captures, then still the same thing. So if he does this, just have this, or if he doesn't captures or captures with the king, then still the same thing, which is a mate. Oh, got the idea. So thanks engine for sharing this line. So the line is the rook d6 check. So that the thing initially covered. So if pawn takes, then the queen a1, aiming for this mate or even the check with the forward lines as we see. So what are the other lines that we haven't discussed up here? So king takes f7. So queen f6 check, king g8, bishop h6. Okay, so bishop h6. So queen h4 check, queen takes h4, king f7. So king is trying to escape again and avoiding the check from the queen. So then we have a bishop g5. So king h7 will just play bishop g5, dropping the bishop from h6. Then rook h8. So playing rook h8. Sorry, rook f8, not rook h8, rook f8. So queen h7 check. Oh, the puzzle is so lengthy, bro. That's nice. Yeah. So probably the first puzzle is so good, bro. So yeah, the first puzzle should be something like I'll just let's go to the analysis board in chess.com. Maybe it will work, I guess. So I'll just play this check, captures. So aiming for this string. So chess can't find this d6 move. Why? I don't know. So after playing this move, now it's just showing the elbow is showing the thing. Don't know what else happening up here. So captures, check, mate, and then if you go this way, there are no checks from the queen. All these squares are covered respectively. So mate in 1. So this can be defended. So sacrificing the queen and probably escape. Otherwise, let's say you just play this. I'll just bring the queen again. So even the rook e2 doesn't help. That's a mate in one. Hmm. So f7 is the move. So probably playing g5, f7 check, also attacking the rook twice. So let's say he plays rook e8 or rook f8. Anything is fine, I guess. I don't know. Got the idea. Okay, so sorry, just got a mail. So yeah, we'll just back in this. So he can either play e8 or f8. Oh, he can also play h8, right? So h8 avoids everything. But you have this d4 targeting the pawn. Okay, let's say we just play d4, h2 check, attack, h7, check, draw back, check. So yeah, this loses the rook as well, right? So if he just moves queen, sorry, moves king, then I can just check and shove the rook. So I should be blocking it. Now I should be playing this g6 check, defending e6 check. Let's see, now he plays the h7. I'll just move queen to h6 is much better than this. I don't know what's the reason. Okay, I thought of blocking this way. So now we have multiple mates as well. So yeah, so that's the whole puzzle. So the main idea is to find this rook g6 move. I guess I initially played this thing, but I haven't calculated the whole lines. What my guess is to bring the queen along this way somehow. I even just calculated this whole sequence, I guess. So so after this move, I haven't calculated this bishop h6 move. So that's the reason why I can't solve the puzzle in the first place. Wow, that's a great puzzle. So yeah, that's great. A is able to solve puzzles much more faster. So how can I just save this, bro? So can we just save this? Uh, so the sequence of moves is 6, show, a1, king takes f7, queen f6, king g8, and bishop h6. Queen h4 check, queen takes queen h4, so queen takes h4, king f7, bishop. What's this file? So this is g5. And also I should be learning the coordinates, bro. I still don't know how to position or remember the coordinates. So I'm just quite bad with this thing. So probably here rook g8 is better, rook e8 is better, rook f8 is better. So wow, Villain is calculating each and every possible lines. That's nice. Rook f8, queen h7 check. Okay, let it calculate. It is calculating a depth of 34. Wow, that's nice. I don't know how to use this software yet. I'll just learn to use it. Okay, we'll just move on to the next puzzle. So the next puzzle is, I'll just copy the fen again, once again. Um, okay, so before turning on the lines, I'll just try to solve myself. So it's black tumor. Hmm. Okay, I'll just. What are the ways that he can just check? So currently my king is safe. There are no checks from the opponent pieces. So if I try to move the queen, then there will be a check possible. So other than that, there is no kind of checks in the current position. I'm seeing this move. So let's say plays, takes, check, brings. It should be moved back, right? So yeah. So this is blocked. So probably this check plays this way. So he can't block this way because of this move. So he's that is a mate. So he should be moved back. After this move, probably I don't know how to progress from here. So how do I just keep check, bro? Just cut the diagonal of the king, right? Okay, my initial idea is to play the bishop at d4 move. So there are no checks, everything is covered. What will white play? So whatever the white might play, the best move is to capture the rook. I just enter with the queen. So because of the sequence, after this check, he is forced to move back to the original position. So what's the move? What shall I do now? Because this check will just repeat the same thing. Uh, now I got this move right. So after this, now I can just play the same sequence of moves. Okay, now this is defended, right? What shall I do? I can play this. He comes here. Maybe this jack comes here. This doesn't work right. What if he blocks with the rook? No, I'm just playing like bullshit. Probably I'll just go for this line where he captures. I can keep this check. He goes back. Get this check. He escapes here, right? So I should be cutting up this escape square. Because even after this check, he can just escape on this way. That's quite bad. I don't know how do we just progress from here. Maybe so I should be defending up the square. So this just allows me to defend any checks from the queen. Hmm. So there should be some way where I'll just so I don't know, but Bishop D4 is looking promising to me. Not sure why, because this my reasoning is there are no checks as well as even if we try to check this way, so I can just capture this. So there is no checks here. So probably I don't know, maybe I see. So yeah, we have this sequence of moves, right? So after this check, I should be capturing with this. So yeah, this line doesn't work, it seems. Or probably I'll just take this. We'll just have this check. Got the idea. So this move is not that promising. Probably I'll just have this check. If he captures, then I can just play what? I don't know. Maybe biting him somewhere like this, and probably hmm, okay, so let's go analyze with engine. So bishop c3. Uh-oh. So bishop c3 is the move. Wow. Pins the thing. Okay. Then what? Okay, I'll just with this idea I'll just try to play. Let's start with instead of bishop d4, I'll just play bishop c3. So what he can just play now. So we have a discovery. Let's say we'll just go for the same sequence of moves now. Probably I'll just capture, check, check. I can capture this way. Hmm. So how do we just escape from this check? So after playing this move, this check should be avoided somehow, but how do I just do it? Because this allows this, right? What shall I do? I should move the king somehow. After that, so everything is defended. So this check is vulnerable where I can just chop the pawn off. So I can just chop and just move on like that. Or I can just come here, which allows. So still his queen is out of the game, so it's quite nice. So I can just. So after this check, I should be playing. I shouldn't be playing this off because of this move. So yeah, so this is also made. So probably so I should be playing this move. So even if he checks, I'll just go up. So there are no other checks here, right? So yeah, that's the sequence of move, I guess. So bishop c3, okay, bishop c3, then knight h8 check. Oh, knight h8 check is much more better than that. Oh wow, I haven't calculated this thing, bro. Knight h8 check is best in this position. Okay, I'll just turn on the engine. So I'll just play. So the rook, sorry, the bishop c3. So what if he plays this check? I can just simply play f6, right? So yeah, so even if g6 check, I can just capture f5 and queen takes c8. What? Why this? Ah, got the idea. Wait a minute, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. So he takes the queen. I can just play rook a2, grabbing this pawn maybe, I don't know. No, takes e5. Yeah, we are in much better position. Even if it takes, we have a rook on this rank. Also, this is being defended. It got the whole idea behind that. So the check is h8. So after h8, I'll still be playing the same because of the same sequence of moves that we just calculated earlier. So now again g6 check. I'll just play this. Now again c8 takes, check, f4 takes. Now I'll be playing the same rook h2 check, t1 this time. So we'll be playing e3. So this is a pass pawn. So she will be queening and nothing can stop it. So part of okay, so g4 defends this way. Mm-hmm. I can just take the h8 then e2, e5, stabilizing this pawn structure, and then also have this check, closing. Okay, can also capture this, but the optimal move is to play the g2. Okay, so white, so plays g2. What if he captures here? I'll just play the rook a1 check, rook c2, rook a2 check. You can just play back right, king g3. Bringing the pieces this way, check. After this, I'll just grab the bishop. That's the idea, I guess. We got it. So yeah, the whole puzzle is nice. So probably we'll be playing this. Check, f6, rook g6, king takes f4, queen takes c8, queen takes c8, bishop g4, taking the queen. So playing this one. So we are got it. I'll just see the same line in this using Stockfish engine. Probably playing bishop c3. Okay, so bishop c3. So he plays h8. I can simply capture. Sorry, so I can just simply capture, but this bishop h4 check. Queen e8 mate. Okay, what if he comes this way? Then queen takes. Queen e8. Still don't understand this one. So queen e8, and there's a mate in way. I got the idea, but I just saw this queen b1 check. King takes d2. So this isn't a drawish game. b4 check. e3. c3 check. c2. e3 check. So probably I should be learning the coordinates much better. I don't know, or I cannot process faster. Hmm. Okay. So I'll be playing this. Okay, తినగానే okay. So the sequence is the bishop c3 move. So I chit chat. Okay, so before playing this move, I just played this. Hmm. Wow, these puzzles are so hard, bro. So I can't calculate the. So yeah, if possible, just try to refer this paper. Yeah. So I'll just add this to the study. Yeah. So then I guess I'll just end the stream. We'll I'll just try to solve other puzzles in the maybe tonight, I guess. So yeah, bye bye, take care.